Creating the best possible solution at the negotiation table requires something that you may not have been thinking of. That's creativity. You need to think outside the box, come up with different tools, new opportunity to solve the issues at hand. Let me share an example with you. NegoEconomics is really just asymmetric values. So the question is, when you look at your variables and compare that to the counterpart variables, if you have a split, if there's a difference between your cost and their benefit, or their cost and your benefit, you may have found an asymmetric value that obviously could generate NegoEconomics.
Mark is a supplier who's been negotiating with Sophia, who's the buyer. They've agreed on everything and signed a contract for $50 million. Mark returns home to his HQ satisfied from the meeting with Sophia, only to learn that his company are lacking cash. In order to fulfill the order to Sophia, they will need to prepay sub-suppliers $15 million in order to get the essential components they need to deliver the complete solution to Sophia. And they haven't got $15 million. Mark realizes that they only have two options. One, they can go to Sophia and ask if she's willing to make an upfront payment of $15 million. Two, they can go to their bank and ask if the bank wants to lend them $15 million. Mark calls Sophia the next day to ask for the upfront payment. Mark: Hi Sophia, thank you so much for the contract. I appreciate the order. However, I got a great idea. Why don't you pay $15 million up front? That would be great. Sophia denies the request. Mark is forced to negotiate with the bank. The bank agrees to lend him $15 million. The total cost for Mark's company lending the money from the bank is $550,000. Sophia is sitting in her office thinking, what a great agreement I've got. By not paying $15 million up front, I saved my company $150,000. Even though we are good on cash, it's still a project saving. My boss is going to be happy. Mark feels he got a bad deal on the terms of payment. Sophia feels she got a great deal. But in reality, none of them did well. They both lost on the potential NegoEconomics. Mark lost $550,000. Sophia gained $150,000. The NegoEconomic sum is $400,000 that just flew out of the window. What could they have done instead? Mark could have reduced his price by $300,000. By doing that, he would reduce his loss by $250,000, and Sophia would have gained $150,000.